everybody. Now it is time to debate. So we have three judges. I welcome the three judges, Principal Sir, Arun Sir, and Suchitra Ma'am to take over this program. As well as I welcome the students, those who are participating in the debate. Let's begin the debate.
As we are going to begin our debate session, as this is a part of our program today, as we know that our grade 11 students are here to perform today's debate session. Today, the groups are divided into two: usual Diwali on my left-hand side and Green Diwali on my right-hand side and my front side as well. And this is Mr. Rema once again, and I'm your host today. Hence, I will be a neutral for this debate session. As our anchor has already introduced our three judges, all the point which you make and all the statement which you stress upon will be observed and rated by our three judges. And also at the same time, I ask all the audience, in order to help us, in order to have a healthy debate, I request all of you to keep maintaining the silence during this debate session. As we know that today our debate topic is on Diwali celebration. There are two groups, as I said, usual Diwali and like we accustomed today. This is what they are going to defend on that one. At the same time, they have an opponent group that Green Diwali. They claim and say, argue that there are some other way that we can avoid all kinds of things like burning the fires and all these kinds of avoiding about non-biodegradable materials in order to save our environment. All these things are we're going to stretch upon. So the format of the debate will be, usual Diwali will address first on their viewpoint. After that, Green Diwali will also present their viewpoint. So in between, there will be a rebuttal session in which Green Diwali will comment and respond towards what Green Diwali has spoken, followed by Green Diwali speaking and commenting towards what usual Diwali had presented. At the same time, we will also open the time for our three judges if they would like to make some questions to both groups. There will be time for them. So at last, if anyone happen to make very good point or very good statement which you feel agree, clapping is sufficient. At the same time, if you don't feel agree with whatever they raise the point, please do not react at the same time. Let them finish their point. This is the rule. So, if you are ready, I now proceed the debate session. So, may I call upon usual group to present your viewpoint. So, I may not call out your name, just decide yourself and stand up. Okay, take your time. Yes, microphone can be used, yes. Just stand on your place, okay? You don't need to come up.
Have a great morning to energetic chairman, honorable principal sir, and correspondent ma'am, and my respective teachers and my dear friends. I'm Anupali Chitra from grade 11th Bangalore. I'm here to support my team, USUAL Diwali. My team members are Devapandian, Tenmuli, Narmada, Kavya, Prahadishwarar, and Harivardhan. Diwali, it's definitely a reason to love India. I mean, who does not like to dress up, have lots of snacks to eat, and see the whole country with lighting? I think so. The opponent would not like it. Why do we celebrate Diwali? Is there any science behind celebrating Diwali? Yes, of course, I need to say, because I'm a science student, I need to say that. It's a lot of science and ethics and reason to celebrate Diwali. All Indian festivals have some relationship with the harvest seasons. Yes, Diwali is the end of cropping season. In India, we do not have a concept of vision. Can you please say, sir, which time of you meet the members last time? Last time, when you are meet your family? Yes. Yes, it's a reason for the festival. In this festival, we meet all together our family members and share our thoughts and speak with them. It's the real fact that Diwali comes when winter comes. During this winter seasons, it will be darker soon. So, to keep the wild animals away from families, where the families light lamps all over the roads and their homes. People from different religions believe this time as a special time. Diwali is not a Hindu festival, it is an Indian festival. There are a lot of scientific reasons to celebrate Diwali. For example, like the plants, we need to use oil which keeps the insects away from the home. We clean up the house, which we wash, clean house get good energy and makes space for every new thing. The food and snacks has lots of ghee and sugar, which helps the body prepare for the upcoming winter season. All of these are good and make us sense. All things we had do had some scientific reasons for celebrating Diwali. Diwali is the festival of victory of knowledge over the ignorance. In every special things and the starting of the celebration, we need to light up the lamps. What's the reason? Yeah. At the spiritual of the light, we had seen the god Lakshmi. It's a spiritual. So we had seen in our school also, for all the celebrations, we had used the lighting lamps. It's all our scientific reasons only. Let's make a small corner of the world when the little bit goes brighter. Whenever we lighting the lamps and burning the crackers, it makes a little bit brighter, which means the part of the world has some brighter than some parts. And this is the reason why I love Diwali. And the main point why we have to burn crackers. What is the main purpose of coming to school? To educate, to study. And the main purpose of celebrating Diwali is to enjoy and share our thoughts, which means we have to enjoy with our families with burning cracks and sharing the thoughts and feel the new spiritual into us. Then what's the main purpose of going to temple? Yeah, it is to pray God and share our thoughts and share our feelings to God. Then if the Diwali without crackers is like that, then we are going to temple but we does not pray to God. It's like, okay, I'm happy to everyone, wishing happy USUAL Diwali. Thank you for giving opportunity. Thank you all.
Okay, now I give time to the Green Diwali group. Whatever we have a point to address, now the time is yours.
Respected Chairman Sir, Correspondent Ma'am, Principal Sir, teachers, judges and my dear friends, a very warm good morning to you all. You all know very well why we are here. Myself and my team are going to support Green Diwali. I am going to support my team and we all are going to support Green Diwali. Definitely by this debate we can prove our side. Here I can say it, from this debate we want to celebrate Green Diwali. I want to introduce my great friends team of Green Diwali. Master Hariharan, Master Aditya Varman, Master Nafilini, Master Jeevan Suresh, Miss Abarna and Miss Pooja. Once again I welcome you all. Let's debate for Green Diwali. First I will share my points. Diwali is not only for bursting of crackers. We can share our love with sweets, happiness, not with crackers. To burning the crackers, it causes many problems. It mainly reason for burning a cracker means it mainly causes air pollution and noise pollution. Because of air pollution, our world, our people, our animals, birds, everything is affected very much because of air pollution. Noise pollution. Because of noise pollution, heart patients, children are affected more. In crackers, there is many chemicals. The main one is copper and cadmium. These chemicals makes acid rain. So, because of acid rain, we people are only affected. We make a problem and we only affected of these crackers. If acid rain comes, we will affect people, birds, animals, soil, everything is affected. For one day happiness, we burn crackers. But the crackers effects affect our whole life and world. If we burn crackers, it may possible to make a fire accident. Because of fire accidents, many people's lives are spoiled. Sir, I have one question to you. We have two places. In the places, they never use crackers. You know, sir, what is the place name? You know, sir? No. The two place name, Vedangudi and Kollikodipatti. In the two places, they never burn crackers. Because you know why? You know why they never burn crackers? Because to prevent the birds. In that place, if we burn crackers means the birds are affected. Our human nature is only see ourselves only. We does not bother about others. But in that place, they bother about birds, animals, everything they are bother about these things. Did you know what is Diwali? Diwali means lightning. Diwali means lightning only. For lightning, we can use earthen lamps. If we buy earthen lamps, it is useful to potters and artisans. We can decorate our houses with flowers, leaves, instead of plastic bags. Did you all know if we use plastic bags, what are the causes we are affected? You all know. If we use plastic bags, our whole world is affected only. We are human beings. We only make the problem and after that we only suffer a lot. The main thing is if we use crackers means we suffer a lot and lot. So my and our team opinion is never burn crackers. We want to use only the earthen lamps. So now I want to thank Chairman Sir, Correspondent Ma'am, Principal Sir and my dear teachers to give this opportunity to talk about Green Diwali. Finally, I wish you all a happy Green Diwali. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. I think we got a clear response from Green Diwali to Usual Diwali. So I ask Usual Diwali if you have any response and comments against what they have presented. The time is for you.
Good morning. Good morning to all who are gathered here. And I am here to support my usual Diwali. My friends say that crackers create air pollution, noise pollution, but I like roasting crackers. After all, it's just once a year and within minutes. Roasting a few crackers won't harm anyone. The pollution won't disappear if only I don't roast crackers on Diwali alone. After all, there are crackers which create less pollution. Why not use them instead of not using crackers at all? Our health minister, chief minister says that celebrates as silent Diwali, but their own party members celebrated the victory of their leaders with bursting crackers only. It's not that hypocritical. They are asking us to remain silent on Diwali, but they are burst even when it's not Diwali. And finally, I conclude only air pollution, noise pollution will not harm your more. And thank you for giving me an opportunity.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, one of the causes of this traditional way of celebrating the Diwali, that what Green Diwali had raised, that issue is the air pollution. This is one of the main issues that we got it from their points. So may I call upon Green Diwali group to present your viewpoint.
Respected Chairman Sir, Correspondent Ma'am and Principal Sir who are present here. I am here to support my team Green Diwali. As well as my friend says Deva Banyan. He burned a cracker for a few hours, but the few hours has the many of the people's life. It causes the air pollution, noise pollution and etc. The meaning of Diwali is the lighting the lamps. Before 200 years they were not burning their crackers. Crackers have the many of the chemical fertilizers like cadmium, lead, aluminium, carbon monoxide. When we crack the crackers, it will release the carbon monoxide. This carbon monoxide affects the lungs. It will affect the lungs. Burning crackers is it will affect the many of the humans' life. During the making of the crackers in Shivagasi, many of the people who died because of they are not proper. So I against the usual Diwali. Thank you for giving this opportunity to share this. Thank you.
Okay, we got a good comments and respond each other. So one thing is that whatever you stretch out the point, that must be clear so that your opponent can able to argue your point. So make it very clear of your point. So once again, may I call upon the usual Diwali group to address your viewpoint.
Good morning to all. I am Nafila. I am supporting usual Diwali. Nafila said that few hours we are burning the crackers, but when we see the road, they are always firing the garbages and making the smokes and affecting all of them. No. But we are only one day we are firing the crackers. It will not much effect on that. And he also said that in Shivagasi many people are affected because of that accident, but in Shivagasi only many people are employed because of the cracker poor people all are depend on that Sivakasi place. They are depend on that cracker making only. Like us, we are depend on agriculture. They are depend on that only. If we not burn the crackers, think about their lives. So usually we have to make burn crackers to enjoy the life. There is no problem when one day we are burning the crackers and making the noise. Thank you for giving me a chance to talk. Thank you.
The usual Diwali claim that burning the firecrackers just for one day will not affect much to our environment. This is what they stood for it. For the Green Diwali, if anyone have a comment against their point, so you can take your time.
Respected chancellor, correspondent and principal sir and my dear friends, I am here about Green Diwali. Narmada says for one day for your happiness. Diwali is the festival of happiness. Only ambition of smoke doesn't give happiness. We are sharing about our happiness. So reduce pollution and eco-friendly crackers will be banned. And no crackers. So celebrate with happiness and not with crackers. The noise. Let's not forget and nature. The Diwali celebrate and eco-friendly Diwali. No crackers. Let's celebrate a pollution-free Diwali. Say no firecrackers. Yes to happiness. This Diwali, let's celebrate green, a pollution-free Diwali. Thank you. And happy Green Diwali to all.
Without burning those kinds of like a firecrackers and all these things, there is some other way that we can celebrate this Diwali with a peaceful mind. This is what they stand for. So, may I call upon the usual Diwali if you have any comments or response towards Green Diwali. Time is yours.
Good morning to all. After taking time to introduction, let's go to the debate. Nickman said that burning crackers make air pollution and noise pollution. If you are concerned with environmental healthiness, you are using vehicles, you are using refrigerators, you are using AC, which affects a lot of ozone layer. We are and the world India only celebrates Diwali. Almost all countries do not celebrate much Diwali, and within India, some of the persons only celebrate Diwali. That will not make much effect to the environment. And I want to point that you said noise pollution. Noise pollution by crackers. The noise, we know our buildings, we know the people surround us for those heart patients. If there is a heart patient near us, we will really get away from them and burn the crackers. We are not doing intentionally to hurt them. If there is a heart patient, we have to go away from them and burn crackers. It's our enjoyment of one day. It can be memorial for us. And I want to make up that noise made by the crackers will not be much more than a thunder from the sky. We can accept the thunder from the sky, why we can't accept the small noise from the crackers? And then you said we can only share love. We are not telling we can only burn crackers and not share love. We are here to share love, and with the same of crackers, it gives us enjoyment. I love to burn crackers because I love that sound, I love that colorness. I want it. And you said that Nafila said it will cause noise pollution. You are smoking. I'm not mentioning you. But commonly, boys and girls are smoking. That makes lung pollution. You are polluting air. You are buying cars. If you are concerned with environment pollution, you can buy a hydrogen-based energy car. It is that, but it is costly. You won't buy it because you want to consume your money. But you are buying the bike instead of saving your money and polluting the environment. If you are concerned with environmental healthiness, you should buy a car or vehicle which is eco-friendly. And then you just said we have no crackers. We should not burn crackers and we can enjoy the Diwali happily. Till from the before, Diwali without crackers? Without burning crackers? You do because you love it. I am supporting that I love it. I am opposing that you are not denying it. And then the environment pollution by vehicles is 32% of the overall air pollution. And the crackers make only 2% of air pollution on that only one day. And government imposed the law that morning and evening only have to burn crackers. On that time we burn crackers and only 2% of total pollution of air pollution will be affected for that only. But you are using bicycles with, I am mentioning only vehicles. All the refrigerators, all the electronic gadgets, sorry, not electronic gadgets, all the things you use make the air pollution. But the crackers only make 2% of for that one day air pollution. And burning crackers is a heredity. We taught from that our grandfathers to burn crackers. Because you do not know as a child what is cracker, what you want. Your parents told you to burn the crackers. Right? Yes, this was the point I want to oppose you all. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes, usual Diwali defends their points scientifically, even ethically, because they do what they love. This is what that step and they raise upon us. So if anyone from the Green Diwali, if you have any kinds of response towards the usual Diwali, the time is yours.
Good morning to all. I am Green Diwali is a way to celebrate the festival with many consequences to the environment. It means we should not pollute the environment. Instead of bursting crackers, we can use lamps. We should save our environment by reducing bursting of crackers. So we have to celebrate Green Diwali. Burning of crackers causes air pollution as it releases harmful carbon dioxide. It also affects the ozone layer. Burning crackers causes noise pollution and produces excessive noise. And it will affect the heart patient. Careless of burning a crackers, it spoils a human life. Thank you.
Yes. Any arguments from usual Diwali? So please continue to take your time.
Good morning to all. I wish you the very fantastic happy Diwali to all. Diwali means come to our minds firecrackers, eating sweets and wear new clothes. It's a very fantastic. It is celebrated in our country not only but in abroad also. I accept that firecrackers will cause air pollution, but not firecrackers only causes air pollution. In many ways, we are causes air pollution using vehicles, industries, many things. But our only including the firecrackers. But the government can use a license to the shop to run the crackers. But we not assume that they are sold them to. In the Sivakasi, there are non-educated people, there are so many of them. They are belongs to them. They are only involved in the fire workers. If we are not firing the crackers, they are suffer a lot. They travel to live in the trouble. And also they are want to celebrate the crackers with the enjoyment of the burning crackers. If we not burning the crackers, it also not causes air pollution. But many things we saw them, but we not against them. We only against the firecrackers. Why not we not against the many things? And also, I want to 14. If you are celebrating Green Diwali means if you are not using the vehicle or you come to the school today in a walk.
Hey. Yeah, continue.
This means you come school every day with a walk means you can celebrate the Diwali in a Green Diwali. I can accept that. But if all members are celebrating Green Diwali means without crackers not assume the more enjoyment to the children and everyone. Nobody can celebrate the Diwali without crackers. Only can celebrate the Diwali with crackers only. So I am only requesting the judge, the honest side is our side. We can honestly say we can celebrate usual Diwali in a particular time when the government also issues a particular time to only burn the crackers. That time only we are celebrate the Diwali. So the honest side is our side. So I wishing all happy and soundful Diwali. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. I think the point is clear enough. Logically, they brought a very good point. Why only firecrackers as a cause of air pollution? This is what logically they defend their viewpoint. So may I call a point? Green Diwali to address your viewpoint.
Good morning to you all. As you all know why I am here. First of all, I would like to ask a question to my opponent. Is anyone here want to become a doctor? Yes. Can you explain me the duty of the doctor? Yes, you only.
To save people. To save people.
To save people from?
Just take your mic.
To save people from where?
This is
From what?
This is and
Yes, even though you are telling this, don't you feel guilty that even though you want to become a doctor, you are ready to make harm others by giving preference to your enjoyment. Don't you feel guilty? Don't you feel? Yes, thank you. Everyone are telling this firecrackers is in our traditional. No, absolutely no. Nowadays it becomes trend. It only becomes trend. The crackers before the days was discovered by the Chinese and brought into existence. Do you know the main part of the Diwali is to honor Goddess Lakshmi with lighting lamps. And the main thing behind the crackers is a business. There is over 500 crores of turnover in every Diwali only in Tamil Nadu. So for their better revenues and better profits, they portray this as our traditional. But it is not our traditional. The Diwali came from the northern parts of India. As you all know the story behind the Diwali. And mainly you should know that crackers was banned only especially for COVID-19 virus. Do you all know the fact that the chemicals present in the firecrackers can spread the coronavirus 2 times faster than the normal? And one more question I would like to ask. Do you know Sivagasi has a tie-up with the Indian Army and provides alternative, the major earnings from not only in firecrackers, it also in printing
outlayers for the printing outlayers for the matchboxes and this. So it is not. Nowadays, all are telling the banning firecrackers will affect the workers, those who are working under firecrackers. As Anbumali Chitra told that the firecrackers workers will be affected by this situation. No, definitely no. The major earnings of Sivagasi Municipality Corporation is from these only. Printing outlayers of the matchboxes and selling of matchboxes is almost all of them told that vehicles also emit smoke. But do you know what the crackers contains in the smoke? It contains nitrates and nitrites, which can emit toxic fumes, which can lead to respiratory diseases, especially in this pandemic situation. So it has to be demolished. I want to know that why you are cracking crackers. As Anbumali Chitra told that it is for enjoyment. Enjoyment is not only in for bursting crackers. As our teammate told that it is also in sharing love with sweets. And the main thing is your enjoyment should not kill or make harm to others.
Wow.
And I would like to know that do you respect Indian government?
Yes.
So do you believe that government also cares for the people's health?
Yes.
So why don't you agree with the government decision in crackers?
The same government brought out drugs and smokers. The same government.
Wow.
Can you repeat it once again?
The same Indian government brought the drugs and the smoked cigarettes that in this
Yes,
pandemic.
I also agree with this. But you are also telling that firecrackers can cause respiratory diseases.
But not more than the bicycle mix, carbon monoxide mix.
Do you know that the smoke emitted by the vehicles is not that much dangerous as compared to firecrackers?
Which makes the ozone layer to be whole.
It is ozone layer. It makes only the ozone layer. But the firecrackers also affects the ozone layer as well as the human's health.
Is the people didn't affect by the vehicles smoke? Is no one
As compared to vehicle smoke, crackers, as I told earlier, nitrates and nitrites. I think you are a science student, you know that.
I already told the estimation that 32% of the air pollution that makes the human health illness is because of vehicles and refrigerators are caused. And I'm again telling that only 2% of the total air pollution in just one day is made by the crackers.
You are telling only the air pollution, but there is other noise pollution.
Yes, I have told that. With the noise, you can hear the sound noise more. You are celebrating the Diwali with that 1000 wala only, right?
Yes.
Yes, that you
But-
can ban that sound.
Yes, do you know the fact that the crackers decibel sound is 75.
Yes.
Our human decibel sound is up to 80. So you can manage it, but the older people cannot manage.
I already told that we know about our vehicles. We know the people that surround us. We are not inside the house always. We know the people surround us. If that is a heart patient surround us, we can get from them, right?
Is all are doing that? Is all are giving? Yes.
I think I do.
You only, but your teammates also,
Did anybody do like that?
they don't. Thank you. In this occasion, I would like to thank all the teachers, principal sir, chairman sir, correspondent ma'am for this wonderful opportunity to me. Wish you a happy and green Diwali. Thank you.
I think we are in the interesting points of this debate. This is all about the debate is. So here, the Green Diwali group rose up very interested questions towards usual Diwali was, are you feel guilty of what you are doing? Because your aim and practice are not matching. This is what they wrote the questions very interestingly. So, if anyone from the usual Diwali to argue on their points of view.
I want to ask a question to Mr. Najar. She is saying that burning crackers affect burning crackers affects the birds. How you are saying?
To whom the question is being asked? Nigmat, yes, just take the microphone and respond.
For birds, they don't want any noises, sounds. Because of the sound only the birds are migrating to one place to other place.
You are using technological phones, Android phones.
Yes, I accept that. But because of crackers. Yes, I accept that. But because of the crackers only many birds are died. Nowadays many birds are destroyed.
No. Because of the technological Android phones, many birds are dying.
I already said the two places, Vedangudi and Kolikudipatti. Their aim is to prevent the birds only. We can also follow that. You can also follow that. We all can follow that to prevent the birds.
You are not following.
What? Repeat the question.
Why you crack crackers?
Our opinion is Green Diwali. Sorry. Our opinion is never burn crackers. But my opinion is I never burn crackers.
Thank you.
But one thing in my life, I never burn crackers.
Next question to Jeevan. He said that the carbon dioxide released from the crackers, will carbon dioxide affect you? Affect you. It will affect the birds and animals. It is helpful for plants and giving you oxygen. Finally, I conclude with the statement, burst your crackers, your negativity also. Thank you.
Okay, now we are in the mood of this debating session, but at the same time we have a limit time. So now I'll give a time to Green Diwali group to address your viewpoint.
Good morning to everyone who are present here. As you know why I am here, I am standing here and for what I am longing for. I am Green Diwali, I am supporting to Green Diwali. Somebody said only 2% of air is polluting, right? But in that 2% also, we are having many asthma patients, right?
Not because of burning.
No, they are breathing. No, you also breathing, right? Like that, they are also breathing. Without breath, we can't live, right?
Yes.
Like that, the asthma patients also want to breathe. If you are burning crackers, means that smoke will affect them, right?
That effectiveness is not more than the cigarette. That all the India, that is for one day. Even 24 hours.
You are telling one day, right?
Yes.
Yes, telling one day. If it is a cracker, means you just think of this cracker. How many people will be affected by that one? Behind it, how many stories it will be there, you know, right?
No, if you have, I am burning cracker season every year. from my childhood I'm burning like this. I'm not affected by any asthma.
You are not affecting, but the peoples are there, right? The older peoples, what they will do? You are now young, that's why you can do whatever, right?
Yes, you are right. But the people who have that illness, we should get away from them. We are not disturbing them. They also love to
Many houses are nearby hospitals, right?
Yes.
Many of them were burning crackers near the hospital also. Where they will go and burn?
But in the hospital too, they have to burn oil. I don't see near any hospital they will burn crackers.
You are thinking like that, but if we go and see only, we know what is the truth is going on there. The country is like that.
True.
Okay. There are crackers too, but like the crackers are like eco-friendly crackers. You can burn crackers, not the chemical ones. You can burn the eco-friendly crackers, okay? Okay. That crackers will not affect our environment, okay?
But I have one point. Can I have a mic? Yeah, there is country like India, there is a more than 35 years old vehicle roaming on the road.
Yes, sir. That are polluting only, sir. But the government said in India only they not come that rule, sir. In other countries and all they are keeping after 10 years means that vehicle should be washed out.
That should be going to be.
Yes, sir. That India are going to be coming to release that law, sir, in India. They will be released soon.
Apart from the crackers, there is a lot of pollution is there roaming on the road.
Yes, sir. That vehicle comes.
Not only it's a vehicle. You can say that it's for Thuthukudi, Krombek, Chennai. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
How do you
sir.
define that?
Sir, that is because of work.
In the year of 365 days, 364 days I was a successful life. Just one day I make it myself colorful with crackers. What's wrong with that?
Sir, no, sir, you should not burn crackers. It will affect the persons who are living by your side, and also it will affect the birds and animals also.
So it's basically there should be a vibration for the enjoyment.
Sir, you can burn, you can light the lamp now, sir. Lamp will also give you lights, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I want to vibrate with my body with that colorful light.
Colorful means you can use the candles, sir. Color candles you can use, not the crackers, sir. If you want to use crackers, it should be eco-friendly, sir.
As ex-Tamilian, our grandpa scientific mentioned that after Diwali is collected especially for during rainy season.
Sir, now it's winter.
Yes, rainy season, right now. Correct, no?
Winter.
Okay. And after this Diwali, this helps to mosquito. Scientifically, yes, sir.
For that you can use a lubricant, sir. Lubricant. In Tamil, Samran, sir.
Go.
One more question for you, sir.
Sir, you said one day happiness. In Tamil they say in proverb, Siruduli Peruvellam.
Right.
For one day happiness, it will affect our whole life, not us, not only birds, humans, for animals, toys, everything is affected. So that only in Tamil Nadu they say Siruduli Peruvellam.
Fine, okay.
And I wish you all a happy green Diwali. Thank you for that.
Yes, we are come to the closers of this debate session. So one more time, I would like to call upon the usual group to present your viewpoint.
Very good morning, women all gathered here. Abarna said that near hospital we are burning crackers. Near hospital you are not using the plastics. You are also using the plastics and burning the plastics. That's also cause more pollution. Inside affect us. Not only the crackers will pollution. Nearby hospital there are so many bikes are using, that also will cause noise pollution to the person. But we are not thinking about that. Nowadays the Royal Enfield is causing more noise pollution than usual bikes. We are not supporting that, but we are using that. It also causes, for our status we are using the Royal Enfield bike, but it affects that person's no. Why we are not thinking about that? We are only focusing on crackers.
Because we people are very selfish, no. Only if I want this water bottle, I will take and go. Then every people will think of themselves only, not others, okay. If you also, if you want to do one thing, you will do it. But you don't bother about others, right? This world is very selfish.
You are supporting her.
Not supporting, I'm telling that she said plastic bags are used, right? There are garbages, no? Why you are not using the garbage?
That we are fixing.
Dustbins are keeping, the government are keeping the dustbins, right? Why you are not using? Throw it on the road simply, no?
We are asking that point to you. You said crackers make pollution, right? So that she says plastic bags also make pollution.
Yes. No, plastic bags also they are using only, but government given the law, right? But now also they are using, we people only using, not, we can't blame others, right? We only using, right? We people, in your home no plastic bag, right?
Hey!
They tell me.
Surrender again.
I conclude that crackers only not pollute the environment by noise pollution, air pollution. There are many things. We are using the individual vehicles. Why can't we use the public vehicles to transport from one place to another place? It is less pollutant, no. But we are not thinking about that. Why we can't use that public transport?
Do you don't have any own vehicle in your house?
Myself, I don't have.
Your teammates?
Then I don't have.
Your teammates' family don't have their own vehicle.
Telling about my teammates. You are asking me.
Then I also don't have own vehicle for me. You are telling you are.
I am coming in public transport only. You are coming in public transport.
Your teammates?
Yes, I am coming.
Your teammates. I saw Anbumali Chitra. I saw Anbumali Chitra came with the bike now.
That's also class pollution for me. But
Yes, you are also doing no. Then why can't you blame that girl?
I'm blaming all of them.
No, you are telling our team, especially our team only.
We are not telling that. But we are not opposing each other. We are opposing that burning crackers is good or not.
Then why he is opposing my teammates? So only I am talking now.
We told that using vehicles makes more pollution.
She mentioned the word you towards our team. So only I am talking now. This one.
Today you come by walk or cycle?
Use them, right?
Yes, I am also came with bike.
That pollutes.
It's a private, no?
But I am not saying that vehicle is causing more smoke and affecting that. Your teammates only saying that.
Yes, I am opposing.
And he is saying firecrackers will not cause any air pollution, noise pollution. He concludes
But
with
you are daily
this.
coming in a bike, na? Yes or not?
We are not telling that. We told that crackers will make pollution, but not more than the bicycle make. Sorry, vehicles make.
Just now, only I told in my opportunity. You know that you hear that what I told.
Yes.
Firecrackers contains what?
Night lights.
As compared to the vehicles, firecrackers only, smoky firecrackers only cause diseases.
Carbon monoxide does not affect you while smoking.
Nitrates will affect you.
5 minutes of smoking, only carbon dioxide will die.
But nitrates for 5 minutes you will not get affected.
Nitrogen is less toxic.
Nitrates and nitrites,
And
toxic fumes.
yes, that is less toxic than compared to carbon monoxide.
Oh, less cost. No.
Hey, that is one day.
Just now only I saw it in the net. Compared to the vehicle smoke, I definitely know you will ask this question. So only I searched in the net. Difference between smoke emitted by vehicles and firecrackers. As compared to vehicles, firecrackers is the most dangerous for our health.
I already told you the estimation that 22% will affect the vehicle. Right?
Yes. Then your teammate is saying that firecrackers will not affect. He concludes with that statements only. You told firecrackers will not affect the environment. So you have to told that like only. So, but you didn't told that like.
I tell that it will also affect, but it will not cause harmful than we use vehicles and CFC gas, and we are using plastics also, but it will also cause harm. You are saying that birds and animals are affecting only of firecrackers. You are throwing and going like that plastics, it will also eat and it will die because
You don't have any plastic papers or plastic, even a single plastic papers in your house. Then
but I am using it in a proper manner. But that also we can use.
Indian government says you should not use, but you are saying that I am just using only.
You are already using that.
But I didn't told that statements no. You are telling that.
We are telling that crackers will not make that much effect than these.
Can you prove it?
Yes?
Okay,
I
for a
know
hat.
the estimation.
For a day, how much hair you are using a bike? For one day.
I am not using.
But you are traveling na, but private na.
I am not traveling.
Then
Just
how
simply
did you
example.
come to school? How did you come to school?
That statement is already over with that
Already
girl.
over. We said that only one day we are using that firing the crackers. You are traveling whole 365 days. Okay. You are using the private vehicle and you also traveling coming to school or anywhere. Okay. Anywhere you are going. Or in some weeks you may go to any other tours also. By a private vehicle or a public vehicle, it may affect you.
We came here to take resolution hereafter.
Oh.
We wake up, but you are sleeping till now.
You said the government no, which government bus is hydrogen based energy. Which government bus is hydrogen based energy?
Don't say that only. Don't say the
You are telling that
mistakes only. We have to see also the policies which are done towards the people for their wealth.
the same cracker is doing for us. It also has disadvantages, but it has advantage for us. The same bus you are telling has advantage and disadvantage.
As compared to bus, the firecrackers only emits more smoke.
Okay, but it is emitting for each and every day of 350 days.
Are you burning crackers properly?
Yes.
Oh. So, don't you know your brother can burn crackers in your hand? Don't you see anyone else in this India are burning crackers in hands, keeping under their legs? Have you ever seen?
Yes, I saw.
I had a question. Hello. You can't burn crackers in the hand?
You were right.
You did not.
I saw you.
Yes.
Do you know where is my home? Have you ever seen me? Where?
I'm not seen, but I'm asking you.
No.
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 Truth?
Yes. My parents are strict.
But you are.
Yes. Any more point?
We can use the green firecrackers which will cause less pollution, and we can only we are enjoying one day for our life. We are working hard and hard for this day, and we have to celebrate and we have to live a happy life. So only we are enjoying a Diwali with the can enjoy life. I conclude this and I am supporting my team USUAL Diwali and I am wishing all you happy people.
Yes, any arguments against her point? If you have, I'll give one more chance to you.
Respected Chairman Sir, Principal Sir and Correspondent Ma'am, Judges and my opponents, a warm good morning. First, I am responding to your questions, okay? Anbu, what you are talking is supporting to us, not to your team, okay? Till after page you read, you are supporting us. Have you ever noticed what she talked? What she talked? What do you talk first?
I said the scientific facts, okay?
Later only you told the scientific facts, no? At first you talk about traditional.
Yes.
Traditional. Okay. Before 200 years or 300 years, do you have any crackers?
I don't know how many years, but from our grandmother, it's coming in a heritage now. It is a heritage. We are going the crackers.
Are you a traditional girl?
Yes.
Before 1000 BC, we are not eating food by making heat. We are eating rali.
I'm not going to BC.
The same.
I got 200 years before.
You are talking about the past, right?
Yes, past.
Yes, sir.
Traditional means what? Following the past is a traditional, no?
Yes. Okay, that the same grandfather from them only we came, right?
What?
From
Okay, let's see. From which year you are burning crackers? Which grandfather taught you to burn crackers?
Do you know which you asked right that question, right? Do you know who's then?
What?
You asked right that you told that hereditary don't that day so nobody burn crackers, right? You don't
Yeah.
know who then? No, right?
It's a scientific fact. Sorry, I searched before. Okay?
The same I told. That's a scientific fact.
What? It's a trend to burn crackers now. Without crackers, you can celebrate Diwali. Yes. Burning crackers only gives you happiness.
Yes.
Eating sweets, spending time with your family friends. Sir, the question to you. Sir, in your work time, you are coming to your home on Diwali and Pongal only, no? To burn crackers only? Yes, no. He is coming to spend time with his family, not to burn crackers.
I'm telling that the whole time in the Diwali was burning crackers. I'm telling I want to share love with my family. I want to share things.
Before 3 years or 4 years, government had put any rule to burn crackers in this time. That full day, morning, when I wake up, I hear the sound, evening till 10, and next day morning also I am burning crackers only, no?
Government imposed the law that in morning and evening only we should burn.
Just now, 2 years only, no? That's happening.
Yes.
Okay.
2 years only before.
You are talking about the present. You are taking resolution now, right?
Okay, last year what you did? You said.
Last year.
Yes. Did you crack? Did you crack?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then?
Yes. In this pandemic situation, that already my teammate had told, no, this time crackers, that smoky crackers can spread coronavirus 2 times faster.
Yes.
No.
The same government. I have told that point. The same government.
Same question to you.
Yes.
Yes, I agree that government is selling drugs.
Yes.
Same government is putting in TV, cinemas to not use that drugs and smokes, no?
Yes, because they want to get money. In this pandemic situation, we have to maintain the social distancing. All press media is showing that for that drugs they are like that is inch gap. There is no inch gap between them. From that the corona will not spread. That will spread 4 times than the crackers.
Which using drugs.
No, I'm not saying using drugs. Making nearby. That splits of that the humidity of your mouth from the others can make 4 times faster than the crackers.
Then next, ozone layer. Who told ozone layer was there? So do you know the ozone layer can reconstruct its holes 3 years once?
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes. But we are stopping using vehicles.
Or recently BS6 vehicles have came now.
Yes.
Do you know about BS6?
Yes, I know. Do you use that vehicle?
Yes. Now, okay, let me talk about future. In future, the BS6 vehicles only going to come now.
In future, green crackers will come. It
Yes.
will come.
Green crackers have came already, but we are not using.
Yes, you are telling the same, right? You are not using V6 vehicle.
Well, thank you.
Okay, I would allow only 1 point, okay, because we have a limited time. If you want to raise a point, I will give you only 1 chance.
No, we can celebrate Diwali without using firecrackers. And already our country is facing lot of problems because of global warming and noise pollution, air pollution, water pollution. Many things are happening. So in this pandemic situation, I'm strictly advising the parents, everyone to not burn crackers. And we are not cleaning the crackers. Sir, can I talk in Tamil? நீங்களாம் வெடி வெடிக்கிறீங்க, வெடி வெடிச்சிட்டு எங்கள் வீட்டுக்கு முன்னாடி தான் இவ்வளோ குப்பை இருக்குது, நான் தான் நிறைய வெடி வெடிச்சேன், அது நீங்களாம் சுத்தம் பண்ணுறீங்க, நீங்கள் யாருமே சுத்தம் பண்ணல, கார்பரேஷன்லேருந்து சுத்தம் பண்ணுறாங்க. எங்கே பட்டுக்கோட்டை பேப்பர் சென்னை எவ்ரிவேர் யூ கேன் சி நோ ஒன் இஸ் கிளீனிங். அவங்க வாசலை மட்டும் கூட்டிகிட்டு அவங்க விட்டுடுறாங்க, மற்றவங்க வீட்டுக்கு போகுதான்னு கூட அவங்க கண்டுக்க மாட்டாங்க. கார்பரேஷன் வந்து சுத்தம் பண்ணுறாங்க. அது வரைக்கும் நீங்கள் எல்லாம் வீட்டில் என்ன பண்ணுறீங்க?
But that didn't make any pollution, right? That didn't harm the environment, right?
Okay.
That paper harm the environment.
Yes, firecrackers, no? Single piece of fire can spread all over the papers. Paper can also make fire.
You already burned.
Already burned. While walking, they're burning. You don't know that celebrating we are burning crackers.
This will be the last. Okay, this we have the Devaprian will answer to this question. Then we will wind up this session. Yes.
So, after burning crackers, there are small piece of fire over the roads. You can see, no? So, how many people's wastes that have taken fire? Do you know? I saw many videos in social medias. So, you are not fully closing that fire. You just burn and you went for a time of sound and colorful happiness. But you are not thinking of the people who are working. Okay, the workers. Do you know the matchbox worker can get a skin cancer by making matchsticks? Same that in firecrackers there are 75% of gunpowder and 15% of potassium, which are very toxic. So it can also cause cancer. They are working, they are getting salary and they are repaying the hospital to cure that disease.
Do you remember?
Yes, please let us not raise the question anymore. So let him finish his point. So there will not be any more questions.
Thank you. In this occasion, I want to thank my chairman sir, correspondent, principal sir, and my judges and my opponents. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we will end up the debate session as they rose up different kinds of issues and different kinds of arguments. Some are very interesting points that I hope nobody take offense of what we say and what we argue upon. So I hope that whatever we discuss will give a lot of idea and knowledge even to the audience as well. So I would like to hand out this time to three judges to clarify all of the statement which we rose up. So I give time to our judges. This audience.
Respected Chairman Sir and the correspondent ma'am, my dear teachers and the local students, good morning to Dr. Sanu over here. Very good morning. It was a healthy argument actually, and very expected. For this situation, in the pandemic situation, actually this is the best choice, best topic against. Because I'm not talking which is the best usual Diwali and the green Diwali. So both we have to appreciate because of your point. Generally, I plan to appreciate only that the green Diwali. But after that ceremony point of view, I felt a lot. Really, your speech was wonderful. So and that managing capacity. This is actually that what we need here really. And usually we plan to visit our native only for Diwali and Pongal, and we have to share a lot of things with our parents as well as the relatives as well, not only for firecrackers to burn. So the main thing here, yesterday, a few days before, I spoke to the teachers as well. We have to celebrate only the green Diwali. We are not supposed to engage the usual Diwali because what from my childhood I used to think we are not supposed to burn any crackers because I value my father's money because we have to spend 4,000 to 5,000 to buy the crackers, and we are completing within 1 hour or 1.5 hours. That's not good. For enjoyment, whatever you need, you can reduce your amount, but I don't want to disturb your enjoyment, and you can reduce the quantity of crackers, whatever you need. That's I'm expecting from our student side. But many discussion, we plan to start from the crackers now, and we are going to take one point which is going to affect our environment, transport you discuss, smoking you discuss, and also the drinking part, drugs, whatever you find, one by one in the future. So but everything was very good. My sincere thanks to really thankfully really, and because in this age I don't know how she is going to manage because what the question they are going to raise, before that without knowing the presence of mind, definitely you have to appreciate that part. And second, my sincere thanks to Aditya Varma and also the managing capacity, everything was very good. There is no conclusion here. Before that, as I told, before I was very clear, I plan to support only green Diwali, but I am in the middle now, so there is no conclude. What is the best performer? I am going to introduce my point of view. Thank you so much. Thank you, Juni, the staff of 24. Thank you.
I sincerely thank everybody, those who participated in the debate, as well as the judges. So we had a wonderful time. So they expressed their views. Really, it was enlightening for us. So let us celebrate this Diwali. So let us support the way we are supporting each other. So I am neither supporting USUAL Diwali nor the green Diwali. So it is depending upon it depends upon us. So whether we have to support or we have to oppose. For me, I am neutral by hearing all of your debates. So it was really wonderful to listen like young people. You have so much capacity and views on this social issue. So I sincerely thank all of you for participating in this debate. Thank you everybody.
அனைவருக்கும் இனிய காலை வணக்கம். அனைவருக்கும் இனிய தீபாவளி நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். சொல்லியிருக்கிறது குழந்தைகள் பற்றி பேச சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. மொட்டவிழ்ந்த மலர்கள், சிறகடிக்கும் பறவைகள், வானத்து மின்விளக்குகள், இன்று எத்தனையோ மனதை வருடக்கூடிய தென்றல்கள், அப்படிலாம் சொல்லிக்கிட்டே போகலாம். குழல் இனிது, யாழ் இனிது என்பதை மக்கள் மழலை சொல் கேளாதவர். யார் ஒருத்தங்க மழலை சொல்ல கேட்கலையோ அவங்கதான் சொல்லுவாங்க குழல் இனியது, யாழ் இனியது. வீணையும் புல்லாங்குழலும் அதிலிருந்து வரக்கூடிய ஓசை இனியது. யார் ஒருத்தங்க அந்த குழந்தையினுடைய ஓசையை, மழலையினுடைய ஒளியை, மழலை யாரும் இனியது அப்படின்னு சொல்ல மாட்டாங்க. தென்றலாய், வானத்து மின்விளக்காய், நட்சத்திரங்களாய் ஒளிரக்கூடிய எதிர்கால இந்தியாவினுடைய தூண்களாய் வீட்டில் இருக்கக்கூடிய குழந்தைகள், உங்கள் குழந்தைகள் அனைவருக்கும் எனது இனிய குழந்தைகள் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்களை இந்த நேரத்தில் கூறிக்கொண்டு பெருமகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். ஏன் குழந்தைகள் தினத்தை கொண்டாடுறோம், எதுக்காக கொண்டாடுறோம் அப்படின்னா பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்கா, இளமையில் எல்லாமே நம்மளுடைய முன்னோர்கள் விட்டு சென்ற நம்மளுக்கு நற்கருத்துகள், தத்துவ சிந்தனைகள். இளமையில் பருவத்தை பயிர் செய், அந்தந்த காலகட்டத்தில் அந்தந்த விஷயங்களை கண்டிப்பாக செய்யணும். இன்று 7 தூக்கும் சிறுவர், நாளை நாடுகாக்கும் தலைவர். மற்றவங்களை பார்த்து 20 வயசு இருக்கிறவங்களை பார்த்து என்னைய பார்த்து சார் 36 வயசாகுது, சேர்மன் சார் 40 வயசாகுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அவங்கள பார்த்து இன்று 7 தூக்கும் சிறுவர், நாளை நாடுகாக்கும் தலைவர் சொல்ல முடியாது. எதிர்கால இந்தியாவின் தூண்கள் உங்களை பார்த்தா சொல்ல முடியும். அதனாலதான் பண்டிதர் ஜவஹர்லால் நேரு குழந்தைகளின் மேல் அதிகப்படியான பற்று கொண்டு, எத்தனையோ அவருக்கு அரசியல் அலுவல்கள் பல்வேறு சூழ்நிலைகள் இருந்தாலும் கூட குழந்தைகளை அவர் மிகப்பெரிய அளவில் தன்னுடைய கண்ணின் கருத்துமாக மதித்தார், போற்றினார். அவர் பிறந்த நவம்பர் 14 குழந்தைகள் தினமாக கொண்டாட சொல்லி வற்புறுத்தப்பட்டு குழந்தைகள் தினம் கொண்டாடிட்டு இருக்கோம். உலக அளவில் 20ஆம் தேதி, இந்த மாசம் 20ஆம் தேதி தான் அமெரிக்க ஐக்கிய நாடுகள் வந்து குழந்தைகள் தினத்தை கொண்டாட சொல்லி வலியுறுத்தினாங்க. பல்வேறு காரணங்களால் 14 கொண்டாடி நம்ம இந்தியாவில் முதன்மையாக இருக்கணும். பண்டிதர் ஜவஹர்லால் நேரு பிடிச்ச அவர் பிறந்த நாளை கொண்டாடணும். இந்தியா மட்டும் ஒரு முக்கியத்துவம் எடுத்து 14 கொண்டாடுறாங்க. உலக அளவில் 20ஆம் தேதி தான் கொண்டாட சொல்லி அந்த ஆய்வு அறிக்கைகள் இருக்கு. அவரை புத்துலக சிற்பி அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். பஞ்சசீல கொள்கையினுடைய பிதாமகன் சொல்லுவோம். பண்டிதர் ஜவஹர்லால் நேரு தான் பிறந்த நாளை குழந்தைகள் நாளாக கொண்டாட சொல்லி அரசாணை வெளியிட்டு அதுபடி கொண்டாடி. இந்த குழந்தைகள் தினம் நம்ம என்ன பின்பற்ற வேண்டும், என்னென்ன ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும்? நம்ம ஒவ்வொரு வருஷம் அழகான ஒரு பழைய தமிழ் பாடலுக்கு ஆண்டுக்கு ஆண்டு தேதிக்கு தேதி 1000 இருக்குது சுபதினம், அடுத்தவர் வாழ்வே பெரிதென நினைப்பவர் நமக்கு ஆயுள் முழுவதும் சுபதினம். இந்துக்களுக்கும் முஸ்லிம்களுக்கும் முகமதியர்களுக்கும் நிறைய பண்டிகைகள் இருக்கு, நிறைய நாட்கள் விசேஷ நாட்கள் இருக்கு. இருந்தாலும் குழந்தைகள் நாட்கள் அப்படிங்கிறது மிகவும் பிரசித்தி பெற்ற, மிகவும் அனைவராலும் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளப்பட்ட, எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு நல்ல கருத்துக்களை வழங்கக்கூடிய நாளாக அதை கொண்டாடினோம். இப்ப இந்த நாளில் நம்ம சில உறுதிமொழிகளை எடுத்துக்கணும். சிறந்த கல்வியை பெறணும், ஒழுக்கமுடைமையா இருக்கணும், மற்றவங்களுக்கு உதவி செய்யணும், நூல் வாசித்தல். நேற்றுதான் பார்த்தேன், இந்த சுல்தானா பறவை நான் பேசினாங்க, கேட்டுட்டு இருந்தேன். ரொம்ப ஒரு அற்புதமான கருத்தை அவங்க சொன்னாங்க, அது மறக்க முடியாது. அதாவது தமிழன் வளமுறிஞ்சான்னு சொன்ன கருத்தா சொல்றாங்க. சுல்தானா பறவை உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும். சுல்தானா பறவை தெரியுமா? தேவைப்பாடிய நேரம் சுல்தானா பறவை மிகச்சிறந்த ஒரு லெக்சரர், தமிழ்ல ஒரு மிகச்சிறந்த இலக்கியவாதி. அவங்க வளமுறிஞ்சான்னு சொன்ன கருத்தா சொல்றாங்க. அதாவது நூல் அப்படிங்கிறத ஏன் தமிழன் நூல் அப்படின்னு பேர் வச்சா, மற்றபடி அதுக்கு வச்சிருக்க கூடாதா அப்படின்னு சொல்லும்போது அவங்க என்ன சொன்னாங்க, ஊசியின் காதுகளில் நூல் நுழைந்தால் ஆடையின் கிளிசலை தைக்கும். ஊசியோட காதுல நூல் நுழைந்தால் ஆடையினுடைய கிளிசலை தைக்கும். காதுகளின் வழியே நூல் நுழைந்தால், நம்ம காதுகளின் வழியே நூல் புத்தகம் நுழைந்தால் இதயத்தில் உள்ள கிளிசலை தைக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொன்னாங்க. ஊசியின் காதுகளில் நூல் நுழைந்தால் ஆடையினுடைய கிளிசலை தைக்கும். காதுகளின் வழியே நூல் நுழைந்தால் இதயத்தில் உள்ள கிளிசல். சரி, எல்லா விசேஷ காலங்களையும் நான் ஒரு உறுதிமொழியை கண்டிப்பாக எடுத்துக்குவேன். அட்லீஸ்ட் அந்த ஒரு வருஷமாவது நான் முடிஞ்ச அளவுக்கு போராடி அதை ட்ரை பண்ணி நிறைவேற்றி பார்க்க முயற்சி பண்ணுவேன். இந்த வருஷம் குழந்தைகள் தினத்தை முன்னிட்டு நீங்கள் எல்லாம் கண்டிப்பாக அந்த நூல் வாசிக்கக்கூடிய பழக்கத்தை தொடர்ந்து இடைவிடாமல் எடுத்துக்கணும். மற்றவங்களுக்கு நீங்கள் சொல்லணும். அதை நூல் வாசித்தல் அப்படிங்கிறது, நூல் வாசிக்கும் பழக்கம் அப்படிங்கிறது மிக உயரிய இடத்துக்கு கொண்டு சொல்லுவோம். உங்களுக்கு அண்ணல் அம்பேத்கர் பற்றி நிறைய சொல்லியிருக்கோம். கிட்டத்தட்ட 24 மணி நேரத்தில் 3/4 லெவல், அதாவது முக்கால் வாசி டைம், 6x6 18 மணி நேரம் படிக்கக்கூடிய ஒரே நபர், படித்த நபர் அண்ணல் அம்பேத்கர். அதனால தான் அவர் இளமையில் எங்கே இருந்தார், எந்த மாதிரியான கஷ்டங்களை கடந்து வந்தார். 1950 ரிபப்ளிக் டேயில் இந்தியா முழுக்க அவருடைய வருகைக்காக எதிர்பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தது, காத்திருந்தது காரணம் அவருடைய படிப்பு, அவருடைய எஜுகேஷன். ஆக நீங்களும் இன்றைய நாளிலிருந்து நூல் வாசித்தல் அப்படிங்கிற அந்த பழக்கத்தை எடுத்துக்கிட்டு சிறந்த முறையில் நூல் கற்று, எத்தனை பேர் நம்ம அட்லாண்டிக் பள்ளியிலிருந்து, உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் இப்போ உலகம் அமெரிக்க அதிபர் தேர்தல், அமெரிக்க அதிபரை பற்றி பேசலை, அமெரிக்க அதிபரை பற்றி யாருமே பேசலை, அமெரிக்க துணை அதிபரை பற்றி தான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கோம். திருமதி கமலா ஹாரிஸ் நான் நேற்று கூட ஒரு ஒர்க் ஒன்று செஞ்சுக்கிட்டு இருந்தேன். சாதாரண பாமரன்லேருந்து படிக்காதவன்லேருந்து படித்த வரைக்கும் திருமதி கமலா ஹாரிஸ் அந்த வார்த்தை தான் நம்மளுடைய காதுகளில் ஒழிச்சிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. நம்ம மன்னார்குடி பகுதியில் இந்திய வம்சாவளியை சேர்ந்தவங்க. அமெரிக்க அதிபரை பற்றி தெர் இஸ் நோ டிஸ்கஷன். அமெரிக்க துணை அதிபரை பற்றி தான் டிஸ்கஷன் போயிட்டு உலகம் முழுக்க. என்றைக்காவது நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய வரவேற்பு கிடைக்குமா? ஏபிஜே அப்துல் கலாம் போல, ஒரு கமலா ஹாரிஸ் போல நம்மளுடைய எதிர்காலம் அட்லாண்டிக் பள்ளியில் படிக்கக்கூடிய மாணவர்கள் எதிர்காலம் அமைய வேண்டும் என்று சொல்லி அனைவருக்கும் இனிய சிறுவர்களுக்கு குழந்தைகளுக்கு இனிய குழந்தைகள் தரும் நல்வாழ்த்துக்களையும் மற்றும் அனைவருக்கும் தீபாவளி நல்வாழ்த்துக்களையும் சொல்லிக்கொண்டு விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you, Tamil sir. Even though I did not understand what you spoke, I sincerely thank. I hope your speech was fantastic. Thank you so much for delivering your speech.
Okay, it's my time to also mention that there is individual performance also.